You can use this week's lesson as a practice session, a play along. So I have a few rhythms here. This notation here is rhythmic notation. And I'm going to take them through some different notes and explain what I'm doing as I go. So this is the first rhythm. Let's play a C to start with, 3rd fret A string. It's like this, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's play that a few times around with this drum beat, which you can download following the link below. 2, 3, 4. Two more times. We'll move notes now, C to G. And A to F. One more time. You can mix the rhythms up. Play the A open. You can make this your own and you can improvise as we go. Just a quick explanation about where these notes are coming from and a little plug for my course From Beginner to Bassist, which explains this further. But we have this pattern here where we have the major scale organized into the root notes of the chords. So you can see Roman numerals. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down the octave. You can see those are the notes we've just used. We've used the C, that's the 1 chord. G, which is the 5 chord. A, open string or 5th fret E string, doesn't matter. That's the 6 chord. And F is the 4 chord. We're playing root notes, we're not doing anything arpeggio or chord based yet. But I go through that a lot in that course, as well as the fundamentals to become a really good bass player. So there's a link down below to check that out. And we're going to use that idea and switch to the relative minor as well for some of the other rhythms. So yeah, that's the first rhythm. The second rhythm, very much similar. Stick on a C and this is it. So now we have ties. A tie connects one note into the second, so it lasts the duration of both, but you only hit the first note. With drums, it's much easier to explain. 3, 4. Let's do that a few times. This time we'll go C to F. And again. Let's go to G now. To C. C to F. Do that a few more times. To G now. Now, I'm doing this in real time as I'm going, just to give you an illustration of the kind of thing that you can be doing in your practice sessions. Download this drum loop, use a metronome, any drum loops you have, play at different tempos. But you can probably hear that that sounds a bit like we're playing a song, right? This is a great way to practice rhythms whilst sort of improvising as we go. So that was C, that's the 1 chord to the F. So that's a 1-4 chord progression, C to F, a few times. Then I went to G, that's the 5. And I needed to go back to the C. I felt like doing. Let's do that one more time. We'll go C to F, just keep it simple, and I'll just show you something, you'll catch it when I do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's keep doing that. That. So this is another thing you can bolt onto this practice session. We're just using, at the moment anyway, root notes, but towards the end of maybe like 4 bars, 8 bars, you can add in a fill. This is another thing I teach in that course. The pentatonic scale, that's C major. I'll just give you a few of the notes here. Just think frets, probably easier for now. Frets 3 to 5 of the E and the A string. Then shift up and do frets 5 to 7 of the A, the D and the G. And just remember all of those notes. And as long as you stick in the groove, play something tasteful and make sure you're hitting the note you're about to go to on beat 1, you'll be fine. So like this. The fill's going to come up here. See, the groove hasn't come off the rails. And that's just using articulations. I'll put a lesson right here about articulations. Let's move to the next rhythm, which is really, really simple, 8th notes. This is used a lot in pop, it's used a lot in rock, and it's not really as simple as you might think to play even 8th notes. Let's switch to this pattern. Now we have the minor, the relative minor of C major, that's A. And again, we've got a slightly different configuration of these Roman numerals. Let's do that. We're going to go 1, 7, 6. Basically just, I'm using frets here. So the 5th fret, 3rd fret, 1st fret of the E string. Let's get the drum beat involved. I'll try and write it as I go and then play it a few times. So, okay, 1 bar A, 1 bar G, and then we'll do 2 bars of F. Let's do that again a few times. My fingering pattern here isn't, look, I'm just using my first finger, sliding a bit. And also do this. Little finger, second finger, first finger. Let's do the same thing now, let's change the feel. Let's go like this. Short, long. E to F. Let me stop and I'll show you what I'm doing there. So, a couple of ways to do this. I'm plucking and then using the other finger to stop that note. And that makes it short. And then the second note is longer. I'm just doing that over and over again. Reminds me of Rolling in the Deep by Adele. You can also bring up the first finger in this case, which is playing the note, and that will stop the note. You can make the first note really short. At the end, I was going to an E. To the end. Right, to add some melody to it, to add some interest, use the notes from the key. Let's do that now. Do the same thing. I'll show you where I might put a fill in. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I love this kind of practice where you're practicing creativity and fills and bass lines whilst also doing timing. I showed you the pattern, but you must also know the pattern in other places. So when I got to the F, I did something like that, and all that was is just the notes of the key. That's A minor. Just in that position, and you must know the notes of your scales everywhere. Let's move on to the next one. We have sort of a Motown inspired rhythm. Again, I'll play it without the drums, just on the C. We'll go back to C, and it's this rhythm here. With the drums, 2, 3, 4. Let's go to the A. Back to the C. Connect it. I'm just using those notes I taught you before, the G, A, C and D from the pentatonic. All of those notes work. I'm going to start to introduce chord tones. So the one chord, the C, very simply, there's a major arpeggio that fits over that. And then on the 5 chord, or 6 chord, sorry, this is the A minor. It's minor, so very simply a minor arpeggio over that. Let's use these rhythms as a basis and do the same thing. 2 bars of that. And let's use some of the notes of the arpeggio this time. I'll show you what I'm doing as I go. 2, 3, 4. Just root notes. Did you see that? So, running up the arpeggio, down it. You can use that. Now, if you listen to James Jamerson, he's the absolute master of Motown bass lines, then you'll hear the actual proper way to play bass. I mean, he wrote some of the most incredible bass lines ever, and he used a lot of this sort of thing, arpeggios, going to the next note chromatically. Rarely played the same rhythm twice, as we are doing that in this lesson, just as to keep it simple. But he would play any rhythm that came into his head. So that's what you do as well. Once you get better with your sense of rhythm and your 16th notes, you can add whatever you like into this. Okay, next one. Okay, so without anything, without any drums, it's just this. Here, I want to stay away from just playing a root note. Let's go to the A. Let's go to the A minor. Let's do that. Sometimes just sticking on a root note is not going to cut it. So here, playing a root note, the A, 5th fret, E string. Then I'm going to the flat 7. You must know these intervals. It's the same fret, but 2 strings higher. And 2 frets higher than that is the octave. Okay? Let's play that along with the drums a few times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alter the length, whatever you want. That's G, the flat 7 on the 5th fret of the D string. Try and nail that so it's like 1 and 2 and. There it is. those notes in between, I'm adding a fifth in, that's all. So you have a root, have a 5, and then the flat 7 octave. Probably the most common bass pattern ever. You can use this on minor chords or even dominant 7th chords. And with these 16th notes, these syncopated notes, or rhythms rather, you start to get really exciting sounding things. Let's move. We're going to go now, this is the 1, we're back into minor thinking now, minor key. Let's do the same thing. We'll go back, actually, let's go back to just that. Go to D, same pattern, and then E. Let me play that along. I'll lock in a bit and then you can join me. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're in the key of A minor, so all of those notes, the pentatonic that I showed you before, will fit. So what I think is a really good tip is, if you have the resources to do so, is to record yourself. Listen back and you'll hear, outside of you playing now, you'll hear what's going on. Are you rushing? Are you slowing down? Is there a bit of a volume discrepancy? You've got to be muting properly, all of that kind of thing. You really hear that when you're recording. So any of these, whether you're playing major or minor, have arpeggios underneath them. I'm not going to go into it in this lesson. As I said, I've got those courses, the theory one as well, if you want to understand how to do all of this stuff. But, for now you can keep things really simple. And I've got one more rhythm for you today, which is this one here. And let's stay on the A, okay? This is how it goes without the drums. It's this. With the drums, much easier to hear. So it's like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll play that a few times. You join me. 3, 4. After I play it a few times round, I'm yearning to put some differences in there. Just a couple of things I did. Those same notes as before, root, flat 7, octave. But when I went to the F, it's not that, it's root, major 7th octave, because this is the 4 chord. It is, if I'm thinking major, it's the 4 chord. If I'm thinking minor, it is the 6 chord, which is major. So you have to fit in the correct notes for the key. On the G, it would be the same shape as on the A minor, because it's dominant. So in this practice session, we are very much combining the elements that make good bass lines, hopefully, which is to play in time with good feel and good groove, to actually make the notes that you play sound good. So yeah, root notes are really good for a lot of bass lines, but sometimes you want to branch out. That's where knowing the chord tones and the surrounding notes, that's where that comes in. You've got to know that on everything. Good news is that so much music that you probably want to play is using these kinds of notes, and you've actually only got 7 in a key, and the 7th one is not used that often, And also, it's just major 7, minor 7, dominant 7th that contains a lot of the bass lines we want. So there's not as many things as you might think, okay? It's not that bad. I hope you enjoyed that lesson. It was a slightly different format to normal, where I'm giving you sort of a practice session to follow along. Maybe you watch this again. Maybe this gives you ideas in your own practice sessions. You know, make sure you are improving yourself like a little bit every day, 10, 15 minutes, just quality, deliberate practice, doing things that you're not so good at. It may be playing along to drum loops is not working for you because you're out of time, whatever, technique's not there. Force yourself to do it, you'll get better and better. Any ideas for me to do other stuff like this, do let me know. Otherwise, do give the channel a subscribe, the video a like if you got something from that. See you next time.